Hey there everyone, good morning, good morning. It is Kimm Brown, your girl. We're gonna do some makeup looks today. First I have to finish prepping my face, but if you've ever seen any of our lookbooks, they have fabulous pictures in them and they have cool looks. They're designed for you to be able to totally redo it. So I am gonna follow the instructions. I'm putting the colors where they tell me to put them, using the products that they're suggesting, and we're going to see what this looks like on me. So if you're here, grab your makeup bag and let's get going. So I am not going to do a lot of explaining and discussion during this. I'm just going to go ahead and do one complete eye. So what I did was I went ahead and I used my Volume Firm Lifting Serum and my day cream. I have also taken care of my eyes with my eye cream. Hugely different. It's starting to get, a different weather, even though it's been hot and humid, but it is coming down to the end of summer, and pretty soon we are going to be drying out everything. Now I am going to use my eye primer because I have to do a little bit of outdoor work, and as hot and humid as it is, I know it is just going to turn around and melt off me no matter what I do. So I'm going to start out with my eye primer. I'm not going to do this right now, but I'm going to go ahead and use my under eye corrector. I love using our Perfecting Concealer and under eye corrector because it will help with these spots here, any of my discoloration that I have, but it also will help lighten under my eye. So I'm going to put that aside so that any fallout that I have doesn't get over. I am going to go ahead and put a couple of drops of our concealer. And I love to use when I use concealer, it's best to use some type of patting motion and also a sponge, a beauty sponge. And the reason for that is because it actually will lay better on your skin, and it isn't pulling and tugging on that critical skin. So I'm just going to work on my left eye. So the first thing that this tells us to use is to take our frozen iris, and we're going to use the all over brush, and we're going to put it everywhere, or from our brow to our eyelash. And our all over brush is a very nice, let me get it out and show it to you. So this is our all over brush. I also like to use this one because it will get into the corners a little better. So the frozen iris has a sparkle in it. And so we're just going to take that and pat that all over our eye. And I thought I would put it on with this eye, or this brush, because it's a very soft, flowy type of brush. Now remember, our Chroma Fusion eye colors have a lot of pigment, a lot of color in them, okay? And they last a long time. On top of that, I have used the eye primer. So those two things, if you're not using eye primer, it's going to give you a little bit different outcome, okay? So there's that. We're just going to leave that right there with that one. Now what they want us to do is they want us to use the crease brush, which in our line, it is that one. And they want us to take the Sunlit Rose and use that first. So our Sunlit Rose is also a shimmer. We're just gonna take that, and this is in the crease. So I'm gonna hold this way. We're just doing some layers, right? You can flip it over if you wanna use the longer in order to have the upper. And then we're going to follow up with that with our Dusty Rose, okay? And the Dusty Rose is a matte. And we're going to take this and put this over top. And this is just going to tone down. This is going to tone down our purple a little bit. Now, I kind of feel like I took the purple up a little too high. So let me do a little fix here a minute. And the last thing we're going to use is our Crystalline. I'm going to take, so this has a little, and basically this is going to lighten up the eyelid, okay? And it's going to look different on everybody. I'm going to go just up here. I am going to put my foundation on around this eye. Then I can do my eyebrows. They're using the new Steely liner. This product, they just came out. We literally just got this in the last month, and this liner, I have never, if you watch my eyes, I'm actually just holding this, but I am not pulling it, because you can still see the folds right here, the little wrinkles right there. And it's so creamy and just goes on like butter. Now, you can do a wing if you want. My wing will not stay there because I'm going to go out into the heat, but I am using that. And I'm going to take our little smudger brush and I'm going to soften it a little bit, okay? Just going to soften it up a little bit so that it's not so hard. Now, what I do know about the new liner is the minute you put it on that eye, go ahead and do whatever you're going to do to it, because it is waterproof, smudge proof, creamy. It is awesome. It is a phenomenal liner. I dare to say that if you try it, you will fall in love with it also. So I'm going to come back and I'm going to do my brows. Now, I'm not going to get real crazy with my brows because I'm not a crazy brow person. I don't like them to look so like I drew them on. I want them to look as natural as possible. I realize that that's not necessarily always the fashion, but I don't want them to look like a, rectangle block across my head. I want them to be as normal and natural as possible. I mean, that's just me. Because otherwise I look in the mirror and I'm just like, oh, that looks really strange. And only when I'm going to go someplace fancy schmancy do I do my tinted brow, unless I'm being lazy and I don't want to use my pencil. But yeah, I will just kind of, I'm always working on this one here because this one is thinner and it is shorter. Let me do a mascara. We will finish the rest of my face. So there's that color. I personally think the eye in here is got a little bit less, the purple didn't come up as high, so I'm going to do the next one on the other side. I'm going to do a little bit different. I'm going to put the purple just on the lid, and I'm going to do the pinks, the Dusty Rose, and the Sunlit Sand in the crease. I'm going to do it a little bit different. That's the one look. It doesn't actually, I mean, it shows a picture. So here you go. See, what it does is it says, okay, here's the circle, here's a diamond, and so then it shows you where to put these colors and which colors to use, right? They brought the Dusty Rose in farther, so let's try that. This time I'm going to use a different brush, one that I use more often. See how the one is taller? And I can certainly, I've been trying to bring it down slowly so it doesn't look so strange. This one fills in more than the other one. I have very blonde, so if I got up really close to you, you would see that they're basically, there's hair there. It's just very, very light. All right, let's go back to the Frozen Iris. This has a lot of purple pigment, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to tone it down a little bit. I'm going to take it just above the crease because I have a hooded eye. Then I'm going to take the Sunlit Rose and I'm going to put that right in the... And I'm using my two-ended because I love to use this brush. It has the smaller, which will fit right in your crease, and then it has an overall. Now I'm going to go back to my crease and I'm going to grab some of the Dusty Rose, and this time I'm going to bring this up a little higher and I'm going to blend it a little differently here. It is a little bit of a, it's got a little more of a red in it, so when I see it on my skin without my foundation on, it, to me it looks a little bit too crazy. And I'm putting it in places. Usually I would keep it down lower. I wouldn't put it up this high. See, that's the one thing that I notice. When I go like that, my eyes will droop on the outside. So I like to keep this one up. I'm going to go ahead and get my Crystalline, and we're going to put that over top of it. It almost gives it like a gray silver. You know, like a lot of the people have been doing with their hair, they're kind of like they're not natural blondes normally. They have more of a darker hair, but they're making it a silver, like it's a gray silver. For me, I don't know what that would look like on me because I'm so used to my hair being light. But it is, you know, in the last 5 to 6 years, it started getting darker now. I have not had my hair colored at all. And this is my natural root color that's coming in. And then the top of it, because of the sun, working out in the sun all the time, is always bleached. It's just what it looks like. Okay, so, oops, forgot to do, I was going to go right up here by these. I didn't do it on this side. And I don't usually use a sparkle. I usually go with this Biscotti because it is more naturally my eye color. Or my skin tone, let's say it that way. I'm not sure if I like how they brought it in towards her nose, but we're going to try it. And then I'm going to come back with the Steely. I actually hold my eye there because I blink a lot, and it keeps me from blinking too much. Plus, my eyesight isn't as good as it used to. So I always have a contact in one eye and not in the other. And so that one is a little harder to see. And then we're going to take our smudger brush and we're going to just soften this line up just a little bit. Because that's what they did in theirs. They didn't make it look so... Now if you wanted to, you could come down here and put a little color down underneath this with what's left on the brush. Let me finish my foundation. The other thing you noticed was I put translucent powder under my eye. I will brush that all off in a minute. Mascara is drying out, so it needs to be replaced. I'll have to look and see. I always label the bottom of them. It's so humid and out today. It poured down rain a little while ago, but it's just going to be one of those days. I can just feel it sitting in this chair right now. I'm already getting very warm. I'm going to finish off my top lashes only with the lash intensity. It's basically putting false lashes on without wearing false lashes. I tried all the different non-glue, magnetic. I only like one brand. I like one particular kind. However, I can't wear them when I'm going outside and I'm going to be hot. Okay, so let's brush this off, and then we're going to take our cheek color. Which one am I using? Which one do they have on here? See, they want you to use golden copper, but she has more of a olivey type skin, and that is, I've used golden copper on me, and it's a very pretty color. I could show you what it looks like. I have kind of my go-to colors in my thing. Let's see. Golden copper. It would be this one right here. Golden copper. This one right here. Woo! Got way too much on there. Oh my goodness. How do I get rid of it? Hold on, hold on, hold on. We're having a cheek color crisis. Oh my goodness. Love our duo. I'm going to put this up here. Down the middle. And this I'm going to use my sponge to do. I'm noticing from wearing my glasses that it's getting worse and worse. It's starting to leave indentations. I don't like that. Now, the color that they have on is the Blush Velvet. I did not bring that up with me. I am terribly sorry. So this is just a little bit pinker. And then they also, they did not use a lip liner. The next few colors I'm doing, I'm going to do 5 total looks so that you all can do this. I'm going to attach it to some product intros. I'm going through some products in case you're like, what do I do with this situation? What do I do with that? Okay, this is brand new book. I just laminated it yesterday. Let's go in here. So I would use a liner, either beige nude or rose. The mauve nude would be very pretty too. The colors don't really do them justice, but the beige nude is got a little bit of a pink in it. So ladies, what do you think? And this is what the look is done. This is what I've done. So if you want to get this actual book, you'd like to get the pages, I can send this to you. Just put down below, type in the comment, or DM me, Kim, send me the look. And I will send you the instructions on where and how to do it, and then the colors. It will give you all of the detailed colors. Otherwise, you can go to my webpage and you can go into one of the tabs that says lookbook. And this is the summer edition. They have already come out with the fall, and pretty soon the holiday one's coming out. So this is the summer issue. And the cover looks like that. But this was the look. They called this look the Shimmer All Summer look. So if you want to know how this look was done, check out my full video. And as usual, we grab our makeup bags and we do this together. Have a fabulous day.